We are continuing our journey through the Zone 2 of the Ranthambore Tiger Reserve. I arrived here in the last week of June, aiming to make the most of this week with as many safaris as possible before the core zones close for the monsoon season. This adventure is a collaboration with a dedicated team of photographers. As mentioned in part 1 of this series video, this same group will be accompanying me throughout the week. We began our safari in Zone 2 at 3:30 in the afternoon, and within the first hour we were rewarded with an incredible sighting, a male tiger T101 known as Badal. We trailed him for about 20 minutes, watching him move gracefully through his natural habitat. As he disappeared deep into the forest, we continued our journey, scanning the area for more wildlife encounters. In the meantime, I encourage you to watch the first part of our Ranthambore Safari series available on this channel. It will enhance your experience as we continue our journey through these incredible landscapes. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of the upcoming adventures. You will find the link to the previous video in the description below. Welcome back to the channel. This is Bijoy with you and you're watching Abey Odysseys. After the heavy rains last night, the jungle awakens, vibrant and alive. Small water ponds have formed on the rocks, a welcome respite for the thirsty inhabitants. A family of grey langurs makes its way to one of these natural ponds, their silver fur glistering in the soft afternoon light. They gather around, dipping their mouths into the cool water and drinking with practiced ease. Nearby, a small herd of spotted deers graze peacefully, their ears twitching at the slightest sound, but their movements are calm and unhurried. In this moment, the jungle's natural rhythm unfolds. Langurs and deer side by side, sharing the bounty that the rain has brought. In this untamed world, harmony is the true ruler. There is no rush, no urgency, only quiet symphony of life unfolding as it has for centuries. As we continued our journey, a vibrant peafowl caught our eye, performing an elaborate dance by the roadside. I quickly asked the driver to stop so we could capture the moments, but as soon as we aimed our cameras, it was as if the peafowl suddenly realized it was the center of attention. It blushed, lowered its magnificent feathers, and sheepishly ended its performance with more laughter than photos. As we ventured deeper into the reserve, our attention was captured by a serene and enhancing scene. Spotted deer grazing peacefully at the base of the majestic Arrowhead hills. The sight was mesmerizing, as the gentle slopes of the hills provided a perfect backdrop to the graceful movements of these elegant creatures. Not far from this idyllic scene, we spotted a Samba deer family quietly nestled together, a majestic male, a gentle female, and their adorable calf. The male Samba was sipping water from the small pond recently formed by the rain, while the little one rested comfortably behind its mother. It was a heartwarming moment, a peaceful snapshot of the family life in the wild that brought a smile to our faces. Traveling through the Ranthambore Forest in a safari jeep is like stepping into a living tapestry of nature's wonders. The diverse wildlife is a constant delight with sightings of both large and small creatures, from the majestic sambar deer and elegant spotted deer to the playful langurs that leap gracefully among the trees. The flora is equally impressive with a rich variety of plants and trees creating a lush green backdrop. As we continued our journey, we noticed a cluster of safari vehicles stopped on the road, engines idling, and binoculars and cameras raised up. Sensing something significant, we quickly assumed it was a moment not to be missed and eagerly readied our cameras. Our vehicle crept closer to the gathering of the safari jeeps, and we quickly switched off the engine to join in the anticipation. Shakir's eyes lit up as he turned to us, confirming, yes, the cubs of Arrowhead, the beautiful tigress. In just a couple of minutes, our patience was rewarded as we spotted the cubs emerging one by one far in the distance, about 150 meters away from us. As I was recording the scene, one of the tiger cubs suddenly sprang into action, making a bold but ultimately unsuccessful attempt to catch a huge monitor lizard. The lizard, sensing danger, quickly scrambled up a tree, narrowly escaping with its life. But the cub wasn't ready to give up. It followed the lizard with surprising agility, climbing up the tree in hot pursuit. The sight of the young tiger testing its hunting skills was both thrilling and a bit humorous, a raw display of the wild instincts already forming in these playful yet determined cubs. These tiger cubs, while still young, already exhibit the wild instincts that define their species. But what makes them even more remarkable is their lineage. They hail from the family of the legendary tigress Machli, the queen of Ranthambore or the lady of the lakes. Machli, who once ruled the lakes area of Zone 3, is one of the most famous tigresses in India and played a crucial role in the conservation success story of Ranthambore Tiger Reserve. It is no wonder these cubs are already showing such promise. They carry the legacy of one of the most iconic and powerful tigresses in the country in the history of the reserve. Two of the cubs were confidently out in the open, moving about with curious energy. Meanwhile, the third cub seemed a bit more reserved, lingering in the shadows and only making a shy appearance after some time. The contrast between their personalities added an extra layer of charm to the experiences, showing that even in the wild, each tiger has its own unique character. Arrowhead, the mother of these three cubs, carries an impressive lineage as the granddaughter of the legendary Machli and the daughter of Tigress Krishna. This rich and bold heritage is reflected in the cubs, who are born into a legacy of strength, resilience, and prominence within Ranthambore. Their ancestry is a testament to the powerful bloodline they inherit, marking them as future rulers of this wild domain. At just 10 months old, these tiger cubs have already mastered the essential skills needed for survival. They have learned the fundamentals of survival tactics, honed their hunting skills, and developed social behaviors, began to embrace the independent life of a wild tiger. Their early experiences and inherited traits from their remarkable lineage equip them with the knowledge and instincts to thrive in their natural habitat. Their mother, Arrowhead, has diligently trained her cubs in critical survival skills. From a young age, the tiger cubs learn by closely observing their mother, picking up essential lessons on hunting, territory management, and social interactions. After a while, all three cubs climbed up the rocky hillside, leaving us waiting and hoping they might return. As we stood there, a male spotted deer wandered into the area where the cubs have been playing. We couldn't help but think the deer was walking straight into danger, yet a part of us, driven by the thrill of the wild, secretly wished to witness the cubs attempt a hunt on the spotted deer. But luck was on the deer's side today. It must have sensed the looming threat, for it suddenly paused, its instincts kicking in. Without making a sound or raising any alarm calls, the deer wisely turned around and quietly retreated, escaping what could have been a fatal encounter. After about 10 to 15 minutes of patient waiting, we, along with the other vehicles, finally spotted the cubs again. This time, they had moved about 50 meters to the right of their previous play area, and what we saw next was nothing short of thrilling. One of the cubs was feasting on a meal that had been safely stashed away. From our vantage point, it appeared to be a small samba deer. Whether this prey was caught earlier by their mother, Arrowhead, or perhaps even hunted by the cubs themselves, it was a gripping sight. The scene offered us a raw glimpse into the life of these young predators, showcasing their growing skills and the harsh realities of survival in the wild. These three cubs have now reached a stage where they can occasionally support their mother during challenging times. Recently, Arrowhead suffered a slight injury to her leg from a crocodile attack. Despite this setback, she resumed her hunting routines, though she often needed to rest for extended periods in the secluded spots to recover. For a tiger mother, the demands are immense. She must care for her cubs, keep them hidden from potential threats, including other tigers, ensure they are well fed, protect her territory, and continue to hunt for herself. Balancing these responsibilities is a formidable task, and the cubs' emerging independence is a crucial part of easing the burden on their mother. As we watched, one of the cubs finished its meal and made way for the second one to take its turn. The sight of the young tiger cub dragging its heavy prey, a samba deer, was truly astonishing, a powerful display of its growing strength and instinct. Meanwhile, the third cub remained upon the hill, wandering around, but only making brief appearances that offered us occasional glimpses. The scene was a vivid reminder of the raw power and independence these cubs were beginning to develop, each moment more captivating than the last. As the evening wore on and the clock ticked past 6:30 in the evening, we knew it was time to head back towards the forest gate. The light was fading, making it harder to get clear visuals of the tiger cubs from our vantage point. Reluctantly, we decided it was best to move on to ensure we exited the gate on time. Just as we were about to start the engine, we noticed the cub that had been eating had finished its meal and was now making its way up the hill to join its siblings. With hearts full of excitement and satisfaction, we began our journey back, grateful for the outstanding and exclusive shots we captured today. The experience was nothing short of extraordinary, a rare glimpse into the lives of these majestic creatures one that will linger in our memories long after the day has ended. On our way out, we couldn't resist stopping for a moment to capture the sight of a magnificent male peacock strutting gracefully on the ground. As we neared the gate, just before our exit, we were treated to one last surprise. A small, charming mongoose appeared as if to bid us farewell. This tiny wild beauty seemed like the perfect ending to our adventure, leaving us with a sense of wonder and a deep appreciation for the rich tapestry of life in Ranthambore. Our journey through Ranthambore's Zone 2 was a mesmerizing blend of thrilling wildlife encounters and serene natural beauty, leaving us with unforgettable memories of the forest's majestic inhabitants and the rich legacy they embody. Thank you for watching. This is Bijoy Varghese signing off. Thank you and goodbye.